All right, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So I'll make a little response video. I didn't want to do this. I usually ignore shit like this, but I'm just gonna make a response to a few people that I support, that support what I do, and I want to break this down. But here's the thing, right? So recently, I just woke up. I was outside and didn't want to do anything that much. Shit got canceled. Didn't go to anything today for Martin Luther King. I didn't even want to go out to Media Mondays. It's so fucking boring. I woke up, saw something. Somebody tagged me in and said that, "Oh, Chris, what the hell's going on? Like, what the hell is going on?" So saw this tweet from Frank Kopilov, who was the last person to ever criticize what I do. Showing a video that I was in, praising Justin Brannan, while at the same time show my support for the casino bid. And I want to make this clear. No, I just got this thing from Jerry saying like, "Oh, are you good? Da da da. Like, are you being blackmailed by Justin Brannan and anything like that?" And I'm gonna keep it real. No, I'm not being blackmailed by Brannan. And I want to make, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Jerry. He just gave me a text and like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I know." But thanks, Jerry. Thanks. But I want to make this clear, right? And I want to make this clear, people, right? Look, let me explain what happened, right? And I want to explain a lot of things from earlier, like what happened with Iwen Shu, like, well, why you knocking doors for Iwen Shu and Chris McCray and all these people. So let's talk the first thing about the casino, right? So first off, let me keep it 100%, right? I know the concerns from a lot of people in all these communities, except for Queens, because Queens supports the casino bids. All the community boards voted for the casino bid in their neck of the woods, but in Manhattan, it got the finger, and mainly Community Board 4, Manhattan, it got the finger, the casino bid got the finger by Community Board 4 that oversee Hudson Yards. And now, finally, now let's get back to Brooklyn for the Coney. So I'm gonna explain what's going on, right? And I'll make explanation of what's happening, like why you support what occurs, why you back the casino bid, and this and that, blah blah blah, right? Okay, let me explain this to people right now, right? I know the feelings from all these communities when it comes to casinos, right? I know the negatives of casinos, right? The crime, the quality of life, the unsavory characters that go inside a casino and do a lot of dirty gaming, the gambling, the degeneracy, the prostitution, every type of vice you could think of usually happens in a casino. I totally understand that. Like, I'm one of the main people. I'm not the main ones, but I'm one of the people that really call this stuff out when it comes to crime and prostitution and unsavory characters and people, like unsavory people being in places and stuff like that. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't like to have unsavory characters around me. I don't like people that are weird to be around me. I don't like people that are funny to be around me. I don't like that shit. And I'll tell people like, look, this person's funny. They should be around us. They should be around the situation because they're poison. So I'm one of the main people that call this stuff out. I'm okay. I'm just looking on the tweets, everybody's whatever. So let's make that clear. I totally understand the people's opposition to a casino, and I make this clear, right? Look, I totally get what you guys are coming from, like why you guys don't want casinos in your community because of the crime and all the stuff like that. But everybody knows casinos, not all casinos, is really going to be like that. So let me explain what's going on, right? And I'm kind of going to Twitter, like Jerry's, like, I'm good, I'm okay. I mean, whatever. But let me explain what's going on, right? There's people that in the casino bid for the Coney, that's basically in South Brooklyn. Throughout my time in this type of work, politics, act, what they want to call these days, they call it. They helped me out along the way. You know what I mean? They helped me out along the way. They didn't have to do this for me. You know what I mean? I was helping them out. In return, they was helping me out. And they helped me out a little bit more. And so technically, it was a time for me to scratch their back with the casino bid. So to keep it real, you know what I mean? I'm the type of person that if you help me out, I will help you out in return. But one thing I'm not going to do really is something that's really illegal. When it's illegal, I'm not going to do anything for you to return illegally. But this type of favor, they ask me like, "Hey, Chris, hey, can you come out? We need you to come out, and we did this for you. Now is your time to return the favor." And that's what I did, and I returned the favor and came out and show my support for the casino. And you got to understand that these are people that I actually respect, and so I'm not gonna say no. I'm not these people. I'm not these type of people that what is it like? I want things from you, but I don't return the favor. I'm not. I'm the type of person that don't like to take without giving back. Right? I'm the type of person that gives to people. People help me out. I help them out in return. And this is the situation where I had to return the favor. I'm not trying to say that I had to return the favor when it came to that, right? When it came to this casino thing, like I said, I'm not giving people the finger that are against the casino and saying that you guys don't know what you're talking about. But I totally understand where you're coming from. But this is why I did it. And like I said, when I made that statement about the jobs, and I make it clear, and I said, look, but one thing I'm really correct by myself is that with the jobs is that there's a lot of unemployment amongst blacks and Latinos in Coney Island, and everybody knows that. But a lot of people try to be in denial with that situation, But I made it clear. I said, look, if you put a casino in the district in Coney Island, it will give an opportunity for blacks and Latinos to get jobs there, just like over in what's the spot in Queens, Resorts World, where people go to Resorts World Casino. I mean, it's kind of a depressing the casino because everything's all electronic over there, but you make some money in that casino. What is it? There's a lot of blacks and Latinos that actually work in casino. I mean, let's keep it 100%. So there's a gain out of this stuff. It's a real big gain out of it. And I understand people's plight when it comes to like displacement, and all this stuff like that because of the casino. But one of the people that brought it up in the casino, like who supported the casino, said that look, you guys might not want a casino, but the truth, the matter of fact is that the people that want a casino over there owns that land. They own the land over there. So they can say, okay, if they don't get a casino, they could put 15, 20 unaffordable housing developments, and then you people be voted out. You people be displaced. And we think it's going to happen with the, you people going to be displaced, and we think it's going to happen with the community board. We think it's going to happen with the community board. Like, the community board is going to be full of the Yimbys. It's going to be those affordable housing, if they ever get built over the other casinos, it's going to be filled with people that you don't really want in your neighborhood. And I'm talking about like homeless, I'm talking about Yimbys that are hell bent on making that neighborhood their own selves, taking out all the Nathans and stuff like that in terms of fucking like Nate's and like the hot dogs and shit like that. So it's just so like with Coney Island, people don't understand that you might not want a casino, but if you don't get the casino, something's gonna fucking happen. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be things in the district where you guys ain't gonna like it anyways. Nothing you can really do about it. Let's keep real about that. So I mean, like I said, there's people that help me out, and and they don't have to do this for me. But when it's time to return that favor, I have to return the favor. So I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't like a illegal favor. I mean, people might call it ethical, but I mean, hey, I had to return the favor, but I'm not really ashamed of it. I'm not really ashamed of it because it's something like, look, okay, I understand where it's coming from. Everybody want the bid, and it's just what it is. Now, I know people want to know about what's up with Justin Brannan. Oh, why are you? I mean, I'm following some people. Why are you supporting Justin Brannan? I mean, as much you are against Justin Brannan, right? Let me keep this real, right? Look, I don't like Justin Brannan. What the hell? Yeah, this is crazy. All right, so I don't like Justin Brannan. I don't like Justin Brannan. I hate that motherfucker. Me and him used to be cool. Me and him got along at one point. But what happened, like any person, like a journalist myself, doing a press pass right now. I got to get it soon again. Is that, he did a lot of things as a council member and within the county committee that was not detrimental to. Yeah, no, he's not threatening. Say Bay Ridge Bully, he's not threatening me. He's not threatening me. He is not threatening me. Let's keep it real. He is not threatening me. He's not threatening me. Right? He's not threatening me. He did a lot of things that pissed a lot of people off, so I went against him. And I guess I was like, he knew this, and he knew what he did, and everything went where it was in 2023. So going forward, in 2025, right? People like, why support Brannan? Like I said, I only made that speech was to really return the favor. It wasn't about like I really support Brannan and I really support Lander. I hate Lander. I don't like Brannan. I don't like Lander. I tell people this: don't vote for Lander. Don't vote for Brannan. Don't vote for those two. Because they're for the casino. And Brooklyn Borough President's for the casino too. So you gotta understand that, like I said, that's the truth. So like I said, I don't like the guy. I don't respect him at all. I'm just going to Twitter, going to X right now, 922. But that's the thing. Like it's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And then, I'm looking at some videos. I'm sorry about that. It's just what it is in 2020, 2024. You know what I'm saying? Like 2025. But like I said, I tell people this in a nutshell: to support Parker, Raj Kumar, or Levine. I'm working with the Parker's campaign. So I'm here to. I'm trying to show my support to Parker. So help some people off of Parker's campaign, trying to get that off the ground and to where it should be running. So. That's me in a nutshell. That's me right now. So we're at 12 minutes and 15 seconds. And so I want to talk about like I said, I want to talk about Iwen Chu, right? Or people are like, well, why you knocked on doors for Iwen Chu, blah 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 blah. Let me explain why. The reason I knocked on doors for her and I was canvassing for Iwen Chu is because of the fact that I'm doing my best to save Susan Zhuang from losing her job in the city council. And people got to understand what's going on with that situation is that the city council is planning on putting Susan Zhuang up on charges to get her expelled from the city council to get their person in. And what I'm talking about what's going on is that if you understand what's happening in South Brooklyn politics, Justin Brannan runs South Brooklyn. Justin Brannan designed the 43rd district for Yi Chan. But what happened was Susan Zhuang decided to run in the same district as Yi Chan. Now, Brannan did not like the fact that Susan defeated Yi Chan. Everybody in South Brooklyn politics that's deep in South Brooklyn politics know that Justin Brannan does not like Bill Colton. He does not like Bill Colton. He doesn't like Will Colton. He hates Will Colton. They all hate Will Colton. I like Will Colton, but they hate Will Colton. Brannan hates Will Colton. He hates that nigga's guts. Right? He hates his guts. So Brannan was trying to make sure that Susan Zhuang did not win that 43rd race. He put everything against her, but people woke up, and we all saw the result. Susan defeated Yi Chan on a landslide, and then she ran against Ying Tan and Vita LaBella, and she defeated both of them on a landslide. And Brannan had it out against her when she was in the city council. He had it out against her when she was in the city council, right? He had it out against her, when she was in the city council. Brannan was planning on getting rid of her since the day that she was in the general election. And I'm going to explain what happened, right? People can ask Susan this question. I hope Queen the Click asks Susan this question. Ask her this because Susan called me and told me this, that Susan was in the hospital. Susan was in the hospital for a few weeks with Bill Colton for a while because they got caught. They got in a crazy car crash. Susan Zhuang was in a big crazy car crash. She was in a car crash. And she told me that Justin Brannan did that. Justin Brannan got someone to hit them with a car to try to kill them. And Queen of Click, anybody that's watching video should ask Susan Zhuang this question, like, did Justin Brannan get someone to hit you with a car in your car in 2023 to the point that you had to go to the hospital? And the reason Justin Brannan did that is because of the fact that he wanted her immobilized, or he wanted her dead, because if that happens, even if she wins the general election, when she's dead or really incapacitated, they have to pull a special election. Now, what do you think is happening with a special election if that ever happened to Susan Zhuang, if she was murdered in 2023? What do you think will happen? They would have put Wai Chan to run in the special election, and Wai Chan would have won in that special election. And you got to see what's going on. The plan of the 2023 race was to get Wai Chan to be council member. Then they would have got Councilmember Julie Wan, removed as a chair of contracts, and made Wai Chan the chair of contracts. What do you think will happen? What do you think would have happened if Wai Chan was a chair for contracts? What do you think will happen if Wai Chan was a chair for contracts? This city council would have been more corrupt. Justin Brannan would have been more corrupt because he would have owned Wai Chan. And if you want a contract, you got to go to Justin Brannan. See? You got to pay all Brannan under the table. You want that contract, you got to go to Justin Brannan. So you got to understand what was going on with Susan Zhuang. And so when she got in the city council, Brannan was hell-bent on trying to get her out the door. And he struck gold. He struck gold when that shelter situation was happening. And she got accused of biting an officer. Now, most likely that case is not going to go through. That case is going to get dropped. But the truth of the matter of fact is that Brannan, who owns the speaker, and I'm gonna say this on this video because somebody asked to delete the tweets. Adrienne Adele Adams is nothing but Justin Brannan's little bitch. She is nothing but Brannan's little bitch, and I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you in her fucking face. Adrienne Adams is nothing but Justin Brannan's little bitch. Brannan is planning on putting up Susan Zhuang on charges of conduct unbecoming of a council member. Don't get me started with Sandra Ng. Sandra Ng is the council member that everybody know that is really not that effective as a council member, and they put a council member that's really vulnerable in elections as the chair of ethics. You know why? Because they're not gonna call anything. They're not gonna fucking do the right thing and call shit out and put members up on the ethics committee because they know what happened to them. Sandra Ng knows that she is really vulnerable. She's in a vulnerable district, and she ain't gonna do anything as an ethics chair. Just like the last one, Calvin Yeager, real vulnerable council member, vulnerable district. He wasn't gonna shake the apple cart anyway. So now you got this member who is not gonna shake the apple cart. She ain't gonna shake shit. She's gonna do whatever she told by the speaker, who was, like I said, nothing but Justin Brannan's little bitch, and that's it. And let's keep it 100% about that. Nothing but Justin Brannan's little bitch, and that's all. That's the truth. So the thing is that Brannan is planning on getting Adrienne and it's already in the works. It's an article. It was already out, I think, in Daily News, saying that they already put an investigation to Susan Zhuang for ethics violations. Now, like I said, the game is here. Even if that case get dropped, Justin's going to find his little way to get her on those ethics charges, and it's going to go through the committee because Justin basically owned that ethics committee, including Ina Vernikov. And once it gets to the floor, Susan's going to get expelled. out the city council because Justin basically owns majority of that city council, including Ian Vernikov. Justin Brannan is a corrupt politician. He's a real crook. He's a corrupt. He's a corrupt fat bastard. Everybody in Bay Ridge knows it. Everybody in politics knows it. The only reason people are scared of this guy because he run the finance committee. The finance committee, you can fund. You decide who gets the nonprofits get what in the city council. What gets funded? What doesn't get funded? What gets Schedule C funded? What get capital funded? What gets discretionary funded? What doesn't get discretionary funding? Brandon has that power. Brandon has that power to say what gets what doesn't get what. That's why a lot of people in politics are scared of this guy. A lot of people in the nonprofits are scared of this guy. I'm not scared of that guy. He know I'm not scared of him. They're scared of me. And let's keep it real. They are scared of me. They fear me. I mean, that's the truth. But going to back to the Susan, the Iwen Chu situation, the reason I was not going to endorse her is because I'm doing my best to try to save Susan's ass from the slaughterhouse. Like, I'm doing my best to save her ass from the slaughterhouse. And like I said, when it's time for that public hearing, and they have to have a public hearing because of this situation, with the ethics committee, I know that John Chan, who runs that district with the votes, he's going to bring his people out there and support Susan Zhuang. And I'm gonna be out there supporting Susan Zhuang, but I think they're gonna be more scared of me saying something and being there watching their ass because they know that I'm in this shit. I'm in this shit. I'm really in this. I know that people was confused and people was confused and people were upset. People was upset. People were angry. People were about that situation, and like I said. Perfect. I'm texting some people now, telling them happy birthday. But I understand where y'all come from. I'm not mad at you mad. I'm not mad at you upset. I understand that. But I'm just doing what I'm trying to do to save Susan's ass from the slaughterhouse. Like I said, when the public hearing happens, I'm gonna be out there testifying on her behalf. And like I said, I really care about Susan. I really want to be staying city council, but there's a lot of things that majority of people. Oh shit. Yeah. But yeah, to keep it real, to keep it 100%, to keep it 100, like I'm telling some people, like I said, I'm busy all the time. Yeah, so going forward, like I said, I care. I really care. I understand where you guys come from. I really give a fuck. I really care about that shelter situation. I really care about what's going over there. I don't want no shelter inside Bensonhurst Bad Beach, but it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Like it just politics is. I have nothing. Justin has nothing over me. Justin, and I was like, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm really good. I gotta make sure because people. I gotta. Justin has nothing on me. Justin have nothing on me, guys. Like I said, but like I said, I will try to do what I'm trying to do to save her ass. I'm doing my best every do to save her ass. I think the city council ain't gonna do shit because they're scared of because they know I'm around. They know I'm around. They know I can do, and that's it. But I really care. I really care. I mean, I really care about Susan. So, like I said, I mean, sometimes people might say it's really unethical to do things, but you have to do certain things to save other people. It's not about you got to do certain things. Even it might hurt people. It might hurt other people to save people. So going forward, like I said, I'm not reason I made a response because somebody is. Oh wow. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. But yeah, I understand. But thank you guys. I'm gonna log out, use the bathroom, and take care. Happy Friday.